Hi, Sharks. It's financial sharkstress Galit Sadiq. So, my topic today is going to be about charity. Now, there are so many ways to be charitable, and the reason that it comes up for me and is so fresh because I went to something in Arizona called the Rainbow Festival. And while there were a ton of and so this is kind of like a pride event, and while there were a ton of corporate sponsors there who were using this type of venue to get their name out and also to give swag and I guess as well to be charitable and kind of like rainbow wash their image, there were tons of opportunities for real charity that will um, help young people, help people in the community. Um, and it doesn't have to be a pride charity. You can give to any type of charity. But I just want you to understand that there are so many organizations right now that are looking for help because the idea of a nonprofit, right, is to make a difference in something in the world, in a cause that they believe in. Um, and they're not profiting for it from it, right? So they don't have a some of them do have a sustainable way of making money, but most do not, and they rely on donations and they rely on people like you to help them and to get it going. Now, with small nonprofits, I'm on the board of a few, and people are volunteers and they're giving of their time, and no one is, I mean, in larger nonprofits people are making money. Yeah, there are people going with salaries, but in smaller nonprofits a lot of the time it's just volunteers donating their time because they believe in the cause. So any way that you can help them is amazing, and it doesn't always have to be with money. Yes, you can donate money, and that's the easiest way to help in the mission. But you can also donate with your time. You can also donate with goods that you have. Like if someone, and I've seen a lot of this lately on Facebook, and I love it. Um, Different nonprofit organizations reaching out to the local community to get gift cards to use in raffles and things like that. So if you're a business owner, and it's a great way to not only get your name out there and to have people learn about your company and your services, but it is also a great way to give back, and to give back doing something that you're really good at. So whether that is, maybe you work for a spa and you can give out a massage, or you are a financial coach like me and you give out a budgeting session. I've seen so many different things work in raffles. And if you don't have a business, you can donate your time. You can donate food to local food pantries and shelters. You can donate clothing to people who don't have it. A big thing that is needed is interview clothing for people. So a lot of people just do not have, they don't have enough money to buy themselves nice clothing to go on job interviews for. And there are nonprofits that work specifically in this, especially for women's shelters. Um, they can use all types of clothing: kids' clothing, women's clothing, men's clothing. Really, they're in need of so much. And so, if you have excess in your house, if you have extra in your house, then please consider donating to one of those. I even know of a place called Armor Foundation, and that's for kids with disabilities or autism or um, needing surgeries. And they will actually just take home goods and they will put it in their thrift store to resell. And that's how they are making money. So there are so many different options that you can do. There are so many ways. if you're listening to this and you've got some ideas on different things that you can donate to and how you can, and what you love to donate to, now is the perfect time, and I want you to share it with everybody else. I know my favorite charities, and I know where I donate to. I have several charities that I donate to yearly and quarterly and monthly, and just with my time and energy. Um, I think it's really a way that you can speak with your money. And we do that not just by purchasing things, we also do that by investing in causes that we believe in. So please make sure that, if you've been watching me for a while, then you know that I like to talk with my money. And I do that by buying from companies that are doing something good for the world, or local companies, or honestly companies that are just good people. Like, I like to know who I'm buying from, and I like to buy from good people. I like to say that I don't buy from assholes. So that's like my personal thing. Now, the other way that I talk with my money is I donate money to the causes that mean something to me. So think about what means something to you. What do you value? What do you know needs money right now? Another thing that's happening, soon is Passover. And we want to make sure, if you're Jewish and you're thinking, um, about donating for Passover, maybe Chabad is a great charity to donate to. I know that I just sold my chametz to them. So many of you use their free services. I use their free services. I also use their paid services. And it's just a great thing to do. So think about what you want to donate to. I see Rockway Creates is saying, has a comment up here. Love you guys too. That's another great nonprofit that you can donate to. Like this season, right? There's Easter, there's Passover coming up. People are needing food for the holidays. It's just a great time to really just care about each other and show each other that we are going to lift up and we are going to make the world a better place. And we can do that by speaking with our money, speaking with our time, speaking with the extra goods and services that we have lying around. Um, it's really just a great way to feel good, give back, and create amazing karma that will come back for you, right? It is a great way to. I was reminded today that money is energy, and it's the way that you send things out in the world. So send positivity out in the world however you can, whether that's with giving of your time, giving of the things that you have in your house, or giving of your money. All of those are amazing things, and all of those are needed by someone else, and you can make a difference. I think that's the hardest thing about charity is sometimes you don't immediately see the difference that you're making, but I want you to know that it is a difference, and it is a huge difference, and it can mean a ton to someone. Um, I'll give you an example just from my life. There is an organization called OHEL, and for those of you who have donated to it in the past, or if you haven't, I mean, OHEL is an amazing organization that actually helped my mother, my little sister, and I leave our house, which was a domestic violence situation. And we were able to live in a shelter until we got back on our feet. And that would not have been possible without donations from everyday people like you. So I am someone whose life was made possible by charity. And that is one of the reasons that it is so important for me to give back in every way possible. and to everything that matters to me. There are a couple of charity events that I'm going to be doing going forward. A charity event that I'm super excited for is I have a photo booth and I go out and there is an organization that helps with disabled adults, and they love to have like a fun day, and this is a fun thing that they can do. So I'll bring my photo booth out there, and they'll all be able to take pictures. I have, my nonprofits in ocean conservation and diversity inclusion and underwater for all by 2030. Like Rockaway Creates that, helps with local businesses and creatives in the Rockaway area. That is just like to name like a small, group. There's Micro Society that I work with, Gotham Whale that I work with. Like there are just so many amazing, amazing, amazing nonprofits out there for anything that you can think of. So pick what you care about today. And, it's tax season coming up. You could do it as a tax write-off. Like there's no reason not to help someone else. So please go out there, help somebody who needs it. Even if you're not doing it through like a legitimate charity and you just know a family that needs a little bit of extra, that needs a gift card to a supermarket or needs some extra clothing, like all of those are things that you can do and start this energy rolling, this energy of positivity that will continue and give back to you. So I feel like donating is like this selfless act that is also selfish because it makes you feel so amazing, and it just brings such a positivity and a karma into your life, good karma that is just going to come back and make things better for you. So please let me know where you donated. Let me know what you're doing with charities, how you're volunteering your time. I want to know it all. I am Financial Sharktress everywhere. All of the social media, you can just search for me. You can reach out to me and by email, galit@financialsharktress.com. Feel free to like, subscribe, share this video on YouTube and everywhere else, because I know that this message is something I've said before, but it needs to be said again and again and again until the world is a better place. And that's happening every single day. So have an amazing night, sharks, and I will see you later in the week. Or if you're part of the Galit Speaks podcast on YouTube, if you're subscribed to that, you'll see me on Wednesday. Or if you're in my group, Righteous Revenue Fishbowl, you'll see me on Wednesday. If not, I'll see you back here next Monday for another episode of Money Monday Live. Good night, sharks. Bye.